this is what I do for me and my body and my research that I'm sharing with you. Also learn when you go decaf, be very careful. For example, if you don't want to do coffee, make sure that is Swiss water processed decaf. Not just, if it just says decaf on it, the chemical that they have actually used to decaffeinate the coffee could be more harmful than actually you drink the coffee.
I've heard that, yes.
So that's something to kind of look out for. Do your own research. Again, anything we say, we just like sisters talking. So, you know, do your own research. This is what we do. This is what I do. This is what Nicole does. So this is our juice. We want to talk about it a little more. When Nicole was open to collaborate on this, we came up with juices that we could donate portion of it to a good cause. And it's still an evolving thing. She has great ideas. We donated some to a global matter, and we decided to have another brand of juice, another flavor of juice that will donate to the local causes. And so we were going to dedicate each juice to a different cause. And we were going to call them the Give Back Juice. And it's still in a process. With the new situation and the way everything's evolving, it may change a little bit, but it's happening. So Lawnmower was one of our first juices that portion of it was going to newborn orphanage in Cusco, Peru, which we did really well with. They are currently actually in military lockdown, they told me, and they really appreciate the help. They said we needed it right now more than ever. So thank you. Thank you so much, Nicole.
That's so great.
Thank you. Yes. Anything else you want to share with? Okay, so this is cold press.
Yes.
Is that cold press?
No, this one, I made this one at home. So there's three main different types of juicers, really. There's a cold press, there's a centrifugal, and there's a masticating juicer. I used a centrifugal juicer at home, which is probably what most people use at home. It's you'll see a screen that spins around in a circle really fast, and it kind of shoves the produce up against, or the pieces up against the screen, and the juice comes out. The masticating is a slow-moving blade, and then the cold press is uses a lot of pressure. So our machine uses like 1,700 pounds of hydraulic pressure. So it's able to squeeze out not only more juice, but that means more nutrients as well from the fruits and vegetables. So so this is just homemade masticating juicer, centrifugal juicer, and then that's the cold press. And the beauty of the cold press, the word cold obviously indicates that it's never heated, and that is crucial in my opinion. And like Saye was just mentioning, this is all, what we've experienced, what works for our bodies, what we've noticed, and our opinions that we like to share and learn from sharing. So in my opinion, the cold press is just so great because it doesn't kill any of the enzymes in the present in the juice. So when you drink it, you've got all these raw enzymes that are just flooding your cells, and they're doing so much work for your body. They're repairing, they're nurturing, they're giving you quick energy. That's what I love. That's why we go with the
Can I share one of the favorite things that I do?
Yeah.
I love, as you said, I love drinking this is like gold to me. So drinking this, the first thing in the morning when your stomach is empty and you're rested, and this is what you put in your body. And Nicole, I like to do some twists, like some of this, because it feels like you're massaging your organs this way and this way with this green juice. And somebody's calling you, I guess.
Oh, okay. Hi, whoever's calling.
But
it's my sister. That's Kelly. Hi, Kelly. Hopefully she. So
this is the perks of being live. Nothing is perfect. Things falls off. Your sister calls, but that's one of my favorite things to do. So many of you have been asking about the juices. We are planning on getting these juices to be able to be shipped. Right now, they are locally available here in Virginia, but we're hoping to soon be able to ship this all over the world.
We can ship right now. Regionally, we can ship anywhere in the United States right now. It just depends on the cost. It's a little bit more costly depending on where we're shipping. So, but we're happy to ship, so that's not a problem at all. We actually ship them fresh pressed, frozen, right off the press completely. Bottle them up, freeze them, and it's one of the best ways to preserve. It's next best to fresh pressed right there on the spot.
So if you get a cold press off the machine and freeze it. It would preserve, what's the percentage to the actual cold press?
That's a good question. I don't know the actual percentage, but I just, in my opinion, we haven't had them tested, but in my opinion, they're just
Ingrid,
fresh.
please come test
Ingrid,
this.
can you help
we
us
have
with
a scientist friend that she just jump on things and testing. So I think she'll be interested to test.
Yeah, we should.
I think she would do that.
Yeah.
But as you said, I've heard that if you pick vegetables and immediately freeze them, it preserves the best for as far as the nutrition goes.
And that's what we're all about. Vital energy and feeling strong and healthy and energized. I mean, you like to feel energized, right?
Yes. I mean,
you can't do your work if you're not energized. You can't.
Quality. Sometimes when I'm not energized, I just have to catch myself and say, okay, right now I am not feeling at my best. Should I push through or should I pull back and really recoup so I can do quality work, so I can think better? And when I take care of myself, and there's a huge difference. I think clearer, I have better ideas. I'm not just kind of dragging along, pushing through, trying to get things done. I'm actually more creative. It's just absolutely different.
During this time too, with everything going on, I feel like it's a rare occasion that we're all kind of slowing down in a way. And I think this is just my theory, in my opinion, but I feel like since we're all kind of slowing down and things are, we're not, like you said, we're not pushing through, not go. Our bodies are finally like, oh, wow. And then you can kind of listen better and realize, oh, what have I been neglecting in myself for, 3 months or 3 years or however long. And we're starting to realize like, oh, well, maybe I need this. And so I personally feel like this is the most important time to actually, truly take care of ourselves and, drink juice and eat fresh fruits and vegetables and, eat really good quality food and take the time for ourselves to almost like recharge, because
absolutely. Now we have the time.
Yeah.
What's the excuse? Yeah. My friend told me I learned something from quarantine. I learned that it's not because I don't have time that I don't do things, because I don't want to do them. So because right now I have a lot of time and I still don't do the same thing. So because I just don't want to do them.
Yeah.
So we have to. Another thing, I was joking with you. I said during this time we need to be careful that after the quarantine, the buttons of our pants is not social distancing from one another, and we can bring them still back together. So it's a good time to listen more and take care of ourselves. We have the time right now, so let's work on being consistent and have discipline. I think discipline is the most important thing. Of course, we fall off the track here and there, but gently guide ourselves back on track and get back on it, and try to really listen. As we said, now there's this opportunity for us to listen to ourselves. What is missing? What can I improve? And you know what? That's a never ending thing. We're always going to find things to improve on. So let's take this time and work on that. I have been working on a lot of it, and I was like, oh my God, all these issues. I thought it was smaller than that. But
it is. It's like you go, and then you finally slow down and you say, wow, I didn't realize, this and this needed some attention. And so I think it's the perfect time to.
A lot of things are coming up. Which is good. Which is good. We needed this, and Earth is very happy right now. Yes. California, Los Angeles air is. My friends are telling me it's like blue. They see blue sky, and it's just. These are the positive things, and let's focus on those things that we are still aware of what is happening. It's not that we are delusional that this is not happening. It is happening. But let's focus on the positive part of it. Let's see what can we do right now. Take this and turn it to positive. And with our words, with the way we think, with the actions we take during this time, and implement. After we gain all this knowledge, we were talking about it. We learn, but are we implementing it in our day-to-day life? That's the last, most important. Also, I know that you wanted to do a meditation for us.
Yes, I would love to. Yes,
thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I know you brought your singing bowl.
I did. Yes. So if anyone wants to join us out there, I was going to lead us through a little guided meditation here, just to kind of.
What is meditation? So somebody maybe out there is like, what is meditation? Like, what is it? In one line, what would you say it is?
In my opinion, in my definition, it would be being with your breath. So uniting your body with your breath. It's that simple. It's
somebody
breathing.
will say,
It's
why?
just breathing.
Why would I want to unite with my breath? I'm with my breath. What do you mean?
Because when else are we completely in the present moment? Unless, if we're sleeping, we're not in the present moment. We're either REM or we're dreaming or whatever. If our eyes are open, we're bringing in any energy around us, or the sights, the smells. If you're talking to someone, we're always, exerting energy out. So when do you really stop and not think about something that's going to happen in the future or something that's already happened in the past? When else does that happen? Only when we close our eyes and we tune into our breath, and that's the only thing that you focus on. And a lot of times people say, well, I can't meditate because I just have all these thoughts that come up. Well, that's absolutely going to happen every single time. The point is to just observe that thought and just kind of let it pass by and just come back to your breath.
Kind to the thought.
Yes.
Because
just say, oh, thank you for coming into my mind.
Thank you for coming. I'll deal with you after this.
Yeah.
And it's never going to be a moment. I hope there's that moment for you. Mm-hmm. For me, it has not been, but I work towards that. That you will do a meditation session and you have absolutely no thoughts.
Yeah.
The thoughts will come.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah. That doesn't mean your meditation failed.
Yeah.
Your meditation is still happening, still going.
Yeah.
Just tell the thought, I acknowledge you. You're here. Please go away. I'm meditating right now. I'll get back to you. Mm-hmm. And then go back and try to focus on your breathing. And the reason that we say breath, because that's one tool that you always have with us. If you're in a car, if you're traveling, if you are, you always have access to this, and you can always utilize it to bring your focus to it and use it to just be in the present moment. And even doing it for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, it gives you the clarity.
It really does.
And it's so joyful. And you know what? There's no right or wrong way of doing meditating.
No.
There is no wrong way. It's always is simply calming our mind for a second.
Yeah.
Next day, maybe you want to do 2 seconds. Next day, maybe you want to do a minute. Next day, maybe you want to skip. Just consistency. And just being with it and not getting frustrated, I think, is very important. And just clearing our mind so we can live a better quality of life, whatever that is for you. Just better quality, more positive, more uplifting, and
you have the ability to take on situations that might have put you over the edge or made you angry or helps you respond rather than reacting. That's what I really appreciate about it, because
absolutely
we so often will just react to something really quickly and just have a knee-jerk reaction and get angry at someone or say something that we didn't mean. Whereas if we're a little bit more calm, we can take a few breaths and then